welcome to the RokStar Show. Who are we chit chatting with tonight?
My name is I go by Aspen Creek. It's my artist name.
What drew you to the music industry?
So I would say it started when I first saw Eminem's music video, "We Made You," and I started getting into him, and I would see how he was able to express himself so freely, and I figured I would just give it a shot because I don't really talk that much. I'm a pretty quiet person. So making music for me is therapeutic and also a way for me to express myself in a way that I wouldn't be able to do by just striking up a normal conversation.
Who are you inspired by and why?
I would say the first person would be Jaden Smith because he's just his confidence and his ability to just be free to do whatever he wants. I really respect that, and I feel like he really is a leader for the youth. And I feel really inspired to just chase my dreams and be the greatest person I can be. The second person would be, I would say, Immortal Technique, in that aspect because he's always
Ooh.
speaking the truth and not being scared of the repercussions. And the third person I would say would be I would say Jason Voorhees, but he goes by Jason Loom now. But Jason Voorhees because when I first heard his album Cold Classic and I heard the song Vent Part 1, he just really was going through the same stuff that I was going through about chasing his dreams, not wanting to, conform and go to college, even though I am, but not wanting to conform and go to college, even though his parents really weren't for him pursuing a rap career. And I just really respect him, doing away with those societal standards and just chasing his dreams, and that's all I really want to do.
Explain your creative process for the kids real quick.
I would say it would either sometimes it begins with the beat that I hear and I'm just inspired to write something, but a lot of times it's pretty much just about how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling kind of down or sad, I'll write about it. Or if I'm feeling happy, I'll write about it. It's just my mood and how I feel during that time, and it just goes from there.
What do you mean by your mood? Because I feel like a lot of people don't understand the difference between feeling and mood.
I guess a mood, I would say, okay, so a feeling to me would just be how, so right now I'm feeling pretty comfortable, I'm feeling pretty calm, but a mood is just, I would say that a mood is something that carries on for a long period of time. So I guess you could be angry about something and something would upset you in the beginning of last week and you're still in that mood. I would say a mood is just something that a mood is something. It's kind of like a feeling that carries on with you for a long period of time and just affects your emotions, how you act, and stuff like that.
Is there ever a hidden message in your music?
Oh man, so I feel like as of right now, not really, but I'm starting to get back on the conscious political rap kind of sound. So yeah, there is gonna be hidden messages in the music, but sometimes they're kind of not really hidden because I don't feel like I need to hide what I have to say. But
Oh.
I'm just gonna say, regardless of the repercussions, because I'm just speaking my truth, so I shouldn't have to be ashamed of it or scared to say it.
If you collab with others, what's the process?
Let's see. Okay, so a lot of times when I collab with other people, it's pretty much it goes like two ways. So one of us will send each other a beat and we'll just go off the vibe that we get from the beat, or we'll start off with a song concept and we'll just start writing and then we'll find the beat later on. It just depends on what kind of vibe we're going for with the song.
Do you interact with fans?
Yeah, I do. I try to reply to every comment and every DM that I get as soon as I can because I feel like it's really important to build that relationship early on, especially when you're first starting out and you're able to built that strong fan base when it's not that many people. So when you start growing, it will just, the family will get, you know, more tighter knit. But even when I start, even when I, you know, get bigger, like millions and stuff, I still want to reply to as many comments as I can, because like I know how that feels. Like your favorite artist, you comment up under their pictures or like a YouTube video or something, and they like it, or they just say thanks. I know that sometimes it really makes my day, and plus you just never know what people are going through. So just saying thank you or I appreciate it or just liking their comment, you know, could help them through something.
What do you hate about making music?
Sometimes the mixing can get kind of, like the engineering side of it can get kind of frustrating, because I'm still kind of, you know, working on perfecting my mixing and mastering skills.
Do you ever get performance anxiety?
Actually, I've like never performed live before. I was planning on it, but then the whole, you know, pandemic happened. So
Yeah.
so I haven't performed, but I don't know, I'm not really too sure if I would have it or not. I don't know.
What advice do you have for the youngins?
I would say, what advice I would have, I would say, find your purpose. If you're feeling kind of lost or just don't know what to do, I would say find your purpose. And once you find your purpose, don't let anybody try to change your mind or make you feel like, oh, it's a stupid idea, or just make you feel like you're irrelevant. I feel like everyone's put on this earth for like a reason, and you just need to follow that path and just don't let anybody stray you away from your calling.
Do you think you could get better as an artist? And how do you take such a task?
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah. I plan on getting better, you know, every day. I think like I said, like my engineering skills, mixing and mastering could get a lot better. I'm working on that. I'm also breath control. Like sometimes I take way too many breaths when I'm rapping, but also I want to work on my singing voice, because I have a lot of ideas with that. And I just want to also get better at being more versatile, because I just want to kind of want to do a song in almost every genre and just be as versatile as I can with music.
What do you feel is your best song and why?
Best song, I say right now, my best song will probably be. I would say that's a hard one. Wow, I would say it would have to be Reluctant. It's on my EP called Paradox. It was the second single that I released. No, it was the first single I released.
Paradox is on SoundCloud, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on SoundCloud and YouTube.
Fire.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. That I listened to it. I was like, yo, she nice with it.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah. I worked pretty hard on it to try to, you know, make it the best I could. But yeah, I think Reluctant, off of that project, the Reluctant is probably the best one, just for flow and delivery and just the lyrics in general. I feel like it's just top tier.
Who do you want to collab with, famous and local?
That's dang. I would say famous. Ooh, that's a hard one. It's a lot of people. I would say, I guess famous, I would want to collab with Tyler Cole. It wouldn't have to be like a song, but I do kind of want him to direct a future music video of mine, because I've seen some of his work and it's really, really well done. And local, I don't know if I have any local artists. I don't know. I don't think I really have any local ones.
What do you want fans to remember about you?
I would say that, to remember about me, I would say that I was just fearless and just wasn't scared to take a risk. And I was the person that, I guess wasn't too scared to show vulnerability. I think that's what I would say. And I always try to, lead people in the right direction.
What song do you want people to think about when they hear news about you?
That's a good one. Oh wow. I would say, I guess.
Or do you feel like you haven't made that song yet?
Yeah, for sure. I feel like I'm just like starting to get like a little buzz.
Right.
So I really haven't made a song yet. But I guess hypothetically, if I had to choose one, I would want to go with, I think Celestial, because that's the last song on Paradox, and I feel like it kind of wraps up all the stuff I was going through and how I persevered and just pushed through it and became a better person, and I didn't let all that negativity and stuff that happened to me, get me down.
Where do you see music taking you in 5 years?
Okay, 5 years. I would say 5 years from now I will be doing this full time. Traveling, doing shows on tour, but I feel like also collabing with other artists, maybe overseas artists, and getting that kind of exposure, doing festivals and stuff like that. But I also see that music will also open more doors for me, so I just wouldn't be just doing music. I would be doing other things, such as like film, and also I want to do something for like the environment. So I feel like that will open up doors and network for me to meet those people.
Thank you for chit-chatting with the RokStar. Be safe.
All right, I appreciate it. Thank you for having me.